thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing me with a code for the Werewolves game pack. Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So today I have built a vet clinic. I forgot what I was doing. I built a vet clinic for Moonwood Mill because there are actually stray animals. There's stray dogs that appear in this world and I want to adopt them all, take them home and give them veterinary care. So I thought what better lot to build with cross expansion pack features than a vet clinic. So if you have cats and dogs, I don't think I use a lot of packs for this. I try to restrict it to things like cats and dogs, werewolves, I think seasons potentially as well. So I did try and limit it. So if you only have a couple of those expansions, you should have most of the items on this lot. So I'm just going to jump back into game and show you around. Oh no, this is it always does this when I jump into game, it moves the camera. This is the moon dial, but it does give you a nice overview of where this lot is. So it does, I'm just adjusting my desk, sorry for the noise. It does fit into the really big empty lot in Moonwood Mill, and you can just dump it straight down. It's kind of near the bar and the library. You can dump it down in that empty space and use it sort of straight away. So if you don't want to run a vet clinic but you do have pets and those pets are getting poorly and you need to take them to a vet for vet care, you can take them here. You don't have to own it. If you would like to own it, I'm just jumping over here to the wolf family. There's a video on this family if you want to go and check them out. It's on my playlist. It should be a recent video, nice and easy to find. So I have Erica Wolf here. Now I was originally going to make Morgana Wolf the vet, but I thought I'd give Erica a shot at it. I thought it would suit her really well. So I've added a dog to the family. I randomised the name Wolfie and I thought it was funny that it was Wolfie Wolf. So Wolfie Wolf here is a kind of husky German Shepherd like breed dog. I don't know. It's a mutt because it suits the family. So what you want to do if you want to own this as a vet clinic and actually run it as a vet, you go into the business tab here on the bottom right of the screen and you buy a vet clinic, and it should after a couple of seconds just launch us into that screen. So it's like moving your Sims into a lot. You pick your world, Moonwood Mill. So assuming you've placed this lot down right from the gallery, I am going to put in free real estate for the purposes of showing you around this lot. So you just buy it like this and bada boom bada bing, furnished. You should own the vet clinic. When you place it from the gallery, I get too excited and I trip over my words. When you place it from the gallery, do make sure that you change the lot type from residential to a vet clinic. It will prompt you when you place the lot, so just make sure that you pay attention to that and you swap it over. So here we go, we now own the vet clinic. I think we do need to transfer a little bit of money into the vet clinic, and that's it, away we go. So just to give you a quick overview of this lot, so you can see it's a little bit trashy to kind of fit in with the style of the world. It's quite rustic, it's not super matching. I kind of did try to make it a little bit mismatched, so you can see here like with the roofs and things, the roofs, it's like it started as a little hut and then they kind of added to it over time. So there's this kind of like little back porch area here. Oh, I think I just pressed fast forward. Yeah, so there's a little bit of trash lying around. There's this outdoor bathtub. If you need to bathe the pets, you can do that there. There's an outdoor obstacle course. Now, Sims team, I have a complaint about this. I do think, to be fair to the cats and dogs team, I think it was one of the like stretch goal features where they added it quite late on. It was like, if we have time, we will add this. So, but the problem with that is that we only have one swatch for most of these items. So if I jump to these, you can see here there's no colour swatches, so you get these like garishly horrible grey-white colours, and I'm like, why couldn't you have done wood tones? So there's this brilliant mod here. If you wanted to get these, Standard Held made some wooden versions of these, and they're much nicer in my humble opinion, and they fit in with the world a lot better. So Sims team, I am ready for my second pet stuff. stuff pack. If you want to add some more training equipment and make it kind of wooden and nice, that would be great. But yeah, these are much better by Standard Held if you want to go and grab those. I think they fit the world much more nicely. But in the meantime, we are also stuck with these tubes, which again, super garish colours. I'm like, could you not have just done a hollowed out log, Sims team? But no, we get clown colours. And again, Standard Held has some really nice wooden versions that are much nicer. So yeah, I would love a new mesh of those, Sims team, please, at some point, because it drives me crazy. But back into the game. So I have this brilliant kind of like decorative log art effort thing going on over here, which I think is very nice. And it's a shame it's not a this would actually have been really nice just as like a really big like art piece that you could install on the wall rather than it being a huge block. I would have liked that quite a lot as well, you know, to have it like indoors. I work in a cafe and we've got like a log wall like that inside the cafe. So yeah, you can bring cats here as well, but I tried to keep the main focus on dogs to fit in with the world. There's a dumpster because I put dumpsters on every lot, I'm obsessed. And then yeah, if we kind of go into the clinic here, sorry, I'm flying around the place. If we go in, look at the mailbox as well. It's super cute. I don't think you actually need a mailbox on a vet lot, but it was too cute not to add. So very slowly, and I do think I'm meant to press shift, but for some reason it doesn't make me go any faster. Oh no, sticky keys. No, I don't want sticky keys on, thank you. I'm having Minecraft flashbacks all over again. So yeah, here we go. It's a very shabby little waiting room. In keeping, I think, with, you know, a country vet clinic that doesn't have a lot of money. You know, they're there really to be a service to the community, to the pets and the werewolves. It's a shame we can't use... what would have been really fun would have been if we could have used get to work features alongside like the vet features. So if you didn't actually have to be in the career to use like the bed and stuff, it would have been really nice to just kind of role play having so I'm just keeping an eye on the time, having werewolves come in as well, like the vet treats. Instead of going to the hospital, the werewolves come to the vet. I think that would have been a really cool thing to do. This little side room here is just a little bathroom, so sweet and simple, kind of Victorian style. Oh hi, sorry, didn't mean to, I'm sorry, I'm intruding on your privacy, I'll leave. So through here is because everything's very open, it's very friendly, it's very community based, you can actually see in there and see the pets being treated, just to kind of show you that everything is above board and there's nothing to hide, you know. But I have used the really scruffy version of the vet equipment, so you can see it's kind of held together with duct tape. Like most of the world, it's kind of a bit mucky and horrible. So if you wanted to play this, the floor as well is that brilliant werewolf floor that's all cracked and there's like tiles missing, mismatched tiles. So if you wanted to play this as you know, a vet who's just starting out and they kind of want to make this much better quality, you could definitely replace this with like the nicer equipment over time. Again, like the wallpaper choice is intentionally shabby. This is the little back room, so there's a bit more privacy here because you've got like the neutering station. This is kind of like the little operating table, so a little bit more privacy, and just this little kitchen and filing area here. Yeah, I kind of like scattered files around the place, like you know, like it was one vet, she didn't have a secretary and she's trying to do it all herself. So that is pretty much it. Back into. So if we go out the back door, it is just this little porch area. I'm sorry, my neighbours always decide to do gardening and DIY whenever I'm filming. Yeah, so just this little area with a little kitty litter tray, some like food bowls, just to make sure that the pets are well taken care of. And then this kind of outdoor training centre in case you want to come out here and train your pets while you're visiting the vet. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So just to kind of show you this in action, if we open up the vet clinic for business, we should start to see people coming in. So what I like to do, see what I mean? This is probably a stray. Oh, it's a patient. Hello, Waffle. Hi. Have you peed outside? You look like you have swamp mouth. That is either that or you've got werebees, because that is quite a lot of drool you've got there. So he's going to come in and he's going to check in here. In case you don't know how the vet clinic works, the vet clinic again is a feature of cats and dogs. It's not a feature of werewolves, but they complement each other really nicely, because if you do have dogs, they will show up as strays in Moonwood Mill. So, oh my goodness, the dog has been sick. Now you do want to make sure, if you're running a vet clinic, you want to make sure you're cleaning up any kind of like sick or poop or anything that's a bit gross, because that will affect your rating. So I'm going to probably, oh, what do I want to do? Let's just quickly mop that up, and hopefully he won't get sick again. Don't greet him impatiently. Is this because you're in? Oh no, don't do it impatiently, because that's going to like do your rating down. Fill all pet bowls as well though, please, because that's needed. So I'm going to do friendly, cautious introduction maybe, because you know I do feel like the dog may have werebees. Actually, do you know what? That one pet bowl is probably going to be fine. Before the dog gets sick again, can we hurry it up? So Travis Scott does have a cute little puppy here. So I wonder if that's been added to the household or not. I'm not sure. If you're using a game and you've got neighbourhood stories off, what will happen is the existing families that already have pets will be probably used first, rather than it generating new pets. I do see my own Sims in my own game kind of showing up. Can we check you in? Greet patient warmly. There we go. She's not uncomfortable anymore. Much better. So I do think she has like the loner trait or something. No, she doesn't. I don't know what was making her uncomfortable. So here we go. We get a little bit of background on the patient. I've never seen Waffle acting like this before. I hoped it would go away, but it's only gotten worse. Please see what you can do. So without me doing anything, hopefully they're going to head over to the... Oh no, have you been sick again, darling? Why? A great thing to have if you're just starting out with a vet clinic and you have a sim with a good handiness skill. If you get the robo vacuum, so the self-operating vacuum from cats and dogs, oh, my jaw clicked. It will, that's how you know you're getting old, guys. I'm 40 this year. Yeah, that's the little robo vacuum. If you do... if you add the upgrade so that it can suck up like liquids, that's going to be really help you out with this kind of grossness. So here we go. He is on the operating table. I think we need to check out his mouth. I think it's clear. So if we go to exam, we can examine mouth. So I think it's clear that this dog has some suspicious drool happening here. It definitely looks like some kind of werebees related illness. I think swamp mouth. So he's barfing, okay, so lovely. I think it's important to listen to the dog's heart. I think that's probably something that we should do. Okay, high temperature, and let's check out on something else. Skin fur inspection. So you can see here up in the top left hand corner, patient stress. If that gets too high, you're at risk of getting a really low rating. So you want to keep that quite low. So it has bumped off up there. So now that we have the exam results, I was right, it is swamp mouth. So what I can do is the treatment for swamp mouth. So essence of placebo treat. I guess that's what we're doing. It's got the thumbs up, so I guess that's what we're going to do. But because the stress is quite high, I'm just going to click on the dog and calm the patient. Now, if you have time in between customers, do a workout, darling. I'm not focusing on you right now. Oh no, more bath. So yeah, what you can do as well, if you have other... Oh my goodness. Shush. If you have other family members knocking around, you could get them to just come in and clean up a little bit. That's going to be helpful. Yeah, so it's not a career. So if I go over here, she's actually still employed as a minor leaguer. It's kind of like a hobby. But being a vet is a hobby. It's like owning a business, owning a retail store. So you can do it alongside another job if you wanted to do that, which is quite nice actually. Or any member of your household can do it. You do build the veterinary skill. Here we go, which unlocks more treatment and more features, and I think that means you're going to get some different illnesses coming in as well that are harder to treat the more that you skill up. So yeah, if you have time in between surgeries, and again you can open and close the vet store with this feature here, and you can also click on this to disallow new customers. That's going to stop new customers from showing up, so that you can catch up or have a little break. Yeah, so if you have time, what I'm trying to say, between customers you can go over here and click on this and you can craft some items. Now again, the more vet skill you have, the more items will be available to you. And this one's a really good one, industrial strength relaxation serum. So you can use that and actually bump up your profits when you get the Sims to pay for whatever it is they're paying for. So yeah, we're going to treat him for swamp mouth. It looks like treatment. Essence of placebo treat. Here we go, and that should cure the puppy.
Ooh, poking. Shrappa.
So there we go. The dog has had that nice little biscuit and he's all better. Congratulations, Waffle, on your recovery. I am an excellent vet. So now we can click on the pet to bill the owner. Hopefully this works. I did have a bug with this when I play tested, when I built the lot. But I believe just exiting the game and reloading will fix it. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Otherwise, it's probably one of my mods. It is listed on Answers HQ though. There we go, we did get paid finally. Yeah, so if you run into that bug where you click on bill owner and nothing happens and you don't get paid, just save your game, close the game, reload. That should hopefully be fixed for you. So there we go, we have a profit of 100 simoleons. Beautiful. So I'm actually going to close the shop for today. We have a growth opportunity for stress level, so again we need to keep an eye on that, and we just need to make sure if we have time to make some of those treats. But apparently they like my building. They thought I did a good job of building this lot because they like the ambience, but we can clean up better. Obviously they were sick on the floor, but the wait time's really good, so we're doing okay. Our first customer is not a terrible start. I don't actually know what review we got for that. I wasn't paying that much attention. So again, you just want to make sure you keep on top of like the basic tidiness of the lot. You know, anything that you can use to help with that, like Bone Hilda if you want, could be fun. But yeah, you just want to make sure there's food available, there's a place for the animals to pee, and that kind of thing as well. And yeah, if we get Wolfie Wolf over here, I can quickly show you this feature as well. So it's quite nice to be able to, if you're visiting the vet and you want to do a bit of pet training, you can absolutely do that. So let's run obstacle course with Wolfie. No, let's not light it on fire. That is not a good idea. Why does she have that? So Wolfie Wolf, come on. I want to show off this little feature here as well. So here we go. Faults, none out of 20. So hopefully they'll just kind of run around and use everything by themselves. And here we go. So pet training skill is also acquired. So if you don't have cats and dogs and you think, do you know what, that would be a nice feature to complement werewolves, you know, there you go. This is how it all works. So yeah, we've got a green light on that one. He's done that one. Green light on this one. Perfect. Look at this smart puppy. I don't think he's particularly smart. I don't think he's particularly obedient either. I think he's quite independent.
Ma Biza.
Yeah, she's not even doing much. He's kind of mostly doing this on his own with absolutely no pet training whatsoever. He's just like, yeah, I know what to do here. I'm the best dog. Oh no, he's having a moment. Uh-oh, having a quick breakdown. No, she encouraged him. She's shouting at him. Oh dear. I don't think he did well with that one. Oh, so we've actually got a fault, yeah. When a pet does something wrong, Pet Agility Worldwide Paw considers it a fault. This can be anything from a pet stalling, to them going through an obstacle incorrectly, to them not even running through an obstacle at all. Keep your pets well trained to avoid this. Oh, he fell right on his face. Oh dear. Poor puppy. Yeah, so he does have a little bit of work to do. But yeah, so that is how this vet clinic works. Let's pop walls up again. And yeah, if you want to grab this lot, I will pop it on my gallery and you'll be able to grab it really, really soon. And yeah, I thought that was a cute little cross expansion feature, and it fits the world, I think, really, really nicely. So there you go. As always, do take care of yourselves, and if you use this lot and you want to show me your screenshots, you can absolutely send them to me at Cinderella Mouse on Twitter. And apart from that, I hope you have a wonderful couple of weeks and happy simming, and take care. Bye, friends.